Hello my fellow Lords of the Soy, and today I present some Moviebattles 2, followed by a full frontal lobotomy. I won't be covering the game this mod is based on, as Jedi Academy deserves its own video. Warning! Playing this mod requires having a certain specific type of autism, which is why when joining a server after a 4-year hiatus, I was greeted by an argument between evil racist and another whose name was just a racial slur. For 30 minutes, chat was almost entirely the two of them spurging out at each other over how one was cheesing the game and wasting everyone's time. But eventually, the map change occurred, reloading the server, and maybe we would be freed from this nonsense. No. Instead, they evolved into direct calls to go to a dual server to sort out who was in fact the clear master of this 20-plus-year-old mod. With my bonehead implant itching, I closed the game for the night. Welcome to Moviebattles 2, one of the communities of all time. I am not remotely qualified to talk about the mechanics of this mod, but, to put it simply, the melee combat blows just about any other Star Wars game of the last decade plus out of the water, and its gunplay still holds up despite its age. Where else can you experience a voice line spamming Jar Jar Binks having a fist fight with Salacious Crumb? Whilst Baze Malbus is mowed down by some crackhead Sith on a Tauntaun. Or maybe you want to see a buff Jabba the Hutt chopping people up for lunch. Want to LARP as Doom Guy instead? Then grab Hondo and remind people that laser swords are cringe. There are multiple different game modes. The previous examples are all from Legends, which is the best, and yes, I am biased. Full Authentic, which is for people either bored of or banned from Gmod RP. Duel, for the neck-bearded studiers of the blade. And finally, Open, the original and somewhat balanced option, which has more of a focus on class building. Despite being 22 years old, Moviebattles still looks great, and unlike me, it's aging gracefully. Hard-working modders have added top-quality models, God bless them. As for the sound effects and music, it's peak brain-itching goodness for those of you who, like me, are stuck in a permanent nostalgia loop for when the franchise was in a better state. As you may have guessed, Moviebattles is full of people who, quite frankly, should be banned from internet usage, but somehow they keep escaping the Tard Wranglers and making it online. I joined for my first match of the evening, and within 30 seconds a message popped up in the chat. This funny moustache man, seen as a historical hero in Germany. Luckily, no one responded this time, and we avoided a full match-length argument about Senor Horler. Want to discuss politics, culture, religion, all in the span of mere minutes? Well, I hope you're used to dealing with 4chan schizophrenics, otherwise you may struggle to keep up. Sadly, there is no voice chat, as some of the rage spewed into chat would probably rival the old COD lobbies on toxicity. From Hawk2D2, Misa want to nut in Grogu's bunghole.
Appreciate it.
And with that, I think we've reached the limits of my sanity for this section. I can't recommend this game and mod enough. It was a part of my childhood, and is now part of my man-childhood. With the majority of Star Wars content we get now being soulless slop, I'm forced to dwell in the past, where I can refuse to acknowledge large parts of modern Soy Wars. Can't even trust the remasters these days. Anyway, more videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my autism distilled into video form. But for now, good goon, and goodbye.